More help may soon be on the way for Ukraine. During last night's dinner with the Israeli Prime Minister, President Trump announced a plan to resume deliveries of U.S. weapons to Ukraine.
We're going to send some more weapons. We have to. They have to be able to defend themselves. They're getting hit very hard now. They're getting hit very hard. We're going to have to send more weapons. Yeah, defensive weapons primarily, but they're getting hit very, very hard.
It comes just a week after the administration announced it had paused some weapons shipments to Ukraine. Senior Pentagon reporter Louis Martinez has more details on that. Hi, Louis. So this is a pretty notable shift for the Trump administration over the last few days. What more do we know about these new deliveries?
Diane, it is a very noticeable shift because of the language that we heard last week about that pause in aid shipments to Ukraine coming at a time when Ukraine needs all these air defense systems to counteract growing numbers of Russian missile attacks and drone attacks on targets inside of Ukraine that have caused a lot of casualties. What we heard from the president last night was his language that Ukraine is being hit very hard. He said that a couple of times, and he said that defensive weapons will be sent to Ukraine. About an hour after the president made those remarks with Prime Minister Netanyahu, we saw the Pentagon essentially say that at President Trump's direction, we are resuming the sending of defensive weapons to Ukraine. Now, this all comes after what had been characterized as a pause and part of a broader review of U.S. military assistance around the world. Specifically, it had been noticed only with Ukraine, but then we heard talk just yesterday, even prior to the president's comments last night, that yes, this was part of a broader review that the president, that Secretary of Defense had authorized when he came in.
All right, Louis Martinez, I know you'll stay on top of this for us. Thank you.